From the hushed whispers of intimate conversations, where secrets are shared and bonds are formed, to the booming pronouncements of world leaders whose words can inspire nations and change the course of history, our voices paint the canvas of human interaction. Every word we utter, every sentence we construct, adds a stroke to this intricate masterpiece. Speech, the very breath of communication, holds immense power. It is the tool through which we express our deepest thoughts and emotions. It can inform, inspire, persuade, and even deceive. The impact of a well-delivered speech can resonate for years, influencing minds and shaping futures. Mastering this potent tool is essential for navigating the labyrinth of human relationships, building successful careers, and achieving personal goals, and leaving an indelible mark on the world. The ability to communicate effectively can set you apart in any field, making you a leader and a visionary. Statistics paint a compelling picture of the impact of effective speech on success. Numbers don't lie, they reveal the undeniable truth. Studies reveal that individuals with strong communication skills are more likely to climb the corporate ladder, earn higher salaries and gain recognition, and command the attention of their peers. These individuals are often seen as more competent, trustworthy, and capable. For entrepreneurs, the ability to articulate their vision with clarity and passion can be the difference between securing funding and watching their dreams fade into obscurity, Investors are more likely to back a project when they are convinced by the founder's compelling narrative. The significance of effective speech extends far beyond the realm of professional success. It is the cornerstone of our personal lives as well. In our personal lives, the way we communicate shapes our relationships with family, friends, and romantic partners. It is through words that we express love, resolve conflicts, and build trust. It influences how we are perceived, the level of respect we command, and the depth of our connections. The level of trust we engender, and our ability to navigate conflict and build meaningful connections. Effective communication is the glue that holds relationships together, and our ability to navigate conflict and build meaningful connections. It is the bridge that connects us to others, allowing us to share our experiences and understand theirs. Scientific research underscores the profound impact of speech. The way we communicate can even influence our brain's functioning. Studies using neuroimaging techniques have shown that listening to well-structured, engaging speech activates areas of the brain associated with pleasure and reward. This means that good communication can make us feel good, both mentally and emotionally. Conversely, poorly articulated or confusing speech triggers regions linked to stress and cognitive overload. This can lead to frustration and misunderstandings. This research provides compelling evidence that effective speech is not just desirable, it is neurologically rewarding. The ability to communicate well is a skill that benefits both the speaker and the listener, creating a positive feedback loop of understanding and connection. The human brain, a marvel of biological engineering, is the most complex organ in our body. It is responsible for our thoughts, emotions, and actions, and it orchestrates the symphony of speech that allows us to communicate with one another. Just like a conductor leading an orchestra, the brain coordinates various regions to produce coherent speech. This intricate process involves multiple areas working in harmony to ensure that our words are not only spoken, but also understood. Understanding the intricate neural processes that underpin this complex ability unlocks the secrets to improving our communication skills. Scientists are continually exploring how different parts of the brain contribute to our ability to speak and comprehend language. When we speak, a complex interplay of brain regions swings into action. These regions include the frontal lobe, temporal lobe, and parietal lobe, each playing a unique role in the process of speech production and comprehension. The process begins in the language centers of the brain, such as Broca's area and Wernicke's area. These regions are crucial for translating our thoughts and ideas into a structured sequence of words and grammatical rules. In Broca's area, located in the frontal lobe, thoughts are converted into words. This area is responsible for the motor functions involved in speech production, ensuring that our lips, tongue, and vocal cords move in a coordinated manner to articulate words with precision. Broca's area, located in the frontal lobe, plays a crucial role in speech production, orchestrating the movements of our lips, tongue, and vocal cords to articulate words with precision. Without this region, our ability to speak fluently would be severely impaired. Meanwhile, Wernicke's area, nestled in the temporal lobe, is responsible for language comprehension. This region ensures that the symphony of sounds we produce carries meaning, allowing us to understand and interpret the words spoken by others. Wernicke's area, nestled in the temporal lobe, is responsible for language comprehension, ensuring that the symphony of sounds we produce carries meaning. This region allows us to decode the words we hear and make sense of them. These regions work in concert, transforming abstract thoughts into the concrete reality of spoken words. The seamless interaction between Broca's area and Wernicke's area is what enables us to communicate effectively. The connection between language and thought is a topic of ongoing scientific inquiry. Researchers are constantly exploring how these two elements influence each other and shape our cognitive processes. While some researchers argue that language shapes our thoughts, others believe that thought precedes language. This debate highlights the complex relationship between the words we use and the ideas we form. While some researchers argue that language shapes our thoughts, others believe that thought precedes language. The reality is likely a complex interplay between the two, where language both reflects and molds our cognitive processes. The reality is likely a complex interplay between the two, where language both reflects and molds our cognitive processes. This dynamic relationship allows us to adapt and evolve our communication skills over time. The words we use act as scaffolding for our thoughts, providing a framework for understanding and organizing our experiences. As we acquire new vocabulary and grammatical structures, our capacity for abstract thought expands. The words we use act as scaffolding for our thoughts, providing a framework for understanding and organizing our experiences. This scaffolding is essential for learning, problem-solving, and creative thinking. As we acquire new words and grammatical structures, our capacity for abstract thought expands. This expansion allows us to think more deeply, reason more effectively, and communicate more clearly. The intricate dance between language and thought highlights the transformative power of speech. It shapes not only how we communicate but also how we perceive and interact with the world around us. As we learn new words and concepts, our brains adapt and grow, enhancing our ability to think critically and creatively. This continuous learning process is what drives human innovation and progress. This intricate dance between language and thought highlights the transformative power of speech, shaping not only how we communicate but also how we perceive and interact with the world around us. It is through language that we share our ideas, express our emotions, and connect with others. The ability to communicate effectively is one of the most powerful tools we possess. It allows us to build relationships, solve problems, and create a shared understanding of the world. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the brain and language, we gain deeper insights into the essence of what it means to be human. From the moment we enter the world, our ears are met with a symphony of sounds. These sounds are not just random noises, they are the building blocks of our future communication skills. The cooing of a mother, the hum of a lullaby, the chatter of family members, all these auditory experiences begin to shape our understanding of language from a very early age. The language spoken by our parents, caregivers, and communities becomes the soundtrack of our early development, shaping the rhythm, melody, and vocabulary of our speech. These early interactions are crucial as they lay the foundation for our linguistic abilities. The more we are exposed to rich and varied language, the more robust our language skills become. Children raised in language-rich environments where they are exposed to a diverse vocabulary and complex grammatical structures tend to develop strong language skills early on. These environments often include activities like reading books, engaging in conversations, and playing with educational toys. Such activities stimulate cognitive development and enhance linguistic proficiency. They are like sponges, soaking up the nuances of language and developing a keen ear for pronunciation and grammar. This absorption process is facilitated by the brain's remarkable plasticity during early childhood, allowing children to learn multiple languages with ease if they are exposed to them. Conversely, children raised in environments where language is limited or impoverished may struggle to acquire these essential skills, potentially impacting their academic performance and social interactions. The lack of linguistic stimulation can lead to delays in speech and language development, making it harder for these children to catch up later in life. The influence of our environment on speech development extends beyond childhood. As we grow older, our social interactions and the environments we find ourselves in continue to shape our speech patterns. Whether it's the slang we pick up from friends or the formal language we use in professional settings, our speech is constantly evolving. As we navigate different social circles, professions, and cultures, our speech patterns adapt to reflect the norms of our surroundings. This adaptability is a testament to our brain's ability to adjust and learn throughout our lives. It allows us to communicate effectively in a variety of contexts, from casual conversations to formal presentations. We may adopt regional dialects, professional jargon, or even modify our accents to fit in with a particular group. This phenomenon, known as code switching, enables us to blend in and be understood by different audiences. It's a skill that can be particularly useful in multicultural and multilingual settings. This adaptability highlights the plasticity of the human brain and the powerful influence of social context on our communication styles. Studies have shown that our brains are wired to adapt to new linguistic environments, making it possible for us to learn new languages and dialects even in adulthood. By understanding the role of environment in shaping speech, we can become more conscious communicators, adapting our language to connect effectively with diverse audiences and navigate the complexities of intercultural communication. This awareness can help us build stronger relationships, foster inclusivity, and enhance our ability to collaborate with people from different backgrounds. Check 1, check. Our voices are instruments capable of producing a vast range of sounds and conveying a spectrum of emotions. Just like any instrument, our voices require practice and refinement to reach their full potential. By mastering a few key techniques, we can transform our speech from mundane to mesmerizing, captivating our listeners and conveying our message with clarity and impact. Pronunciation, the bedrock of clear communication, involves articulating words accurately and distinctly. Pay attention to the sounds that make up each word, practicing those that feel challenging. Diction exercises such as tongue twisters can help improve articulation and strengthen the muscles involved in speech. Expression, the heart and soul of engaging speech, breathes life into words, infusing them with emotion and meaning. Varying your pitch, pace, and volume can transform a monotone delivery into a captivating performance. Experiment with different inflections to convey joy, sadness, excitement, or any other emotion you wish to express. Record yourself speaking and listen back, paying attention to areas where you can inject more vocal variety.